Well, hello, my friends. I am so excited to be here with Tobi Mathouser. She is the president and CEO of Goodwill Industries, Eastern Nebraska, Southwest Iowa. Tobi, thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Andy. Thank you so much for having me. I am really looking forward to being able to talk about Goodwill, our mission, and some of the upcoming plans that we have for 2023.
Yeah, there's exciting things in the works that are actually, that they're being created and they're getting ready to be launched. And but let's first just talk about Goodwill. Who do you serve? What is the mission of this organization that's been around for how many?
90 years.
90 years? Okay.
2023. Yes, we have been in the Omaha area since 1933. So 2023, we will be celebrating our 90th birthday. And truly our mission has not changed all that much in 90 years. The mission of Goodwill is really to change lives, strengthen communities. And the way that we do that as an organization is through education, training programs, and ultimately helping individuals with their employment goals. And so, like I said, we have been doing that for 90 years. We like to think that we have been able to touch thousands of individuals over the 90 years. We are an employer of 700 individuals, over 17 different locations here in Omaha and Council Bluffs. And the thing that we are most challenged by is the fact that everyone knows our retail stores.
Yep.
Everyone knows where they can come and find a good deal or find a slightly used household item that they have been looking for, or where to donate those slightly used items. But the thing that we are really challenged by is that a lot of people don't know that every single sale and every single donation goes to support our mission programming. So this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to be able to talk about our current mission programs and our upcoming new mission programs that we will be having at our new South Omaha location here in early 2023.
Okay, well, let's I want to talk about Stockyard, that opening a brand new center in February, but let's talk. So I just want to sit here for a second about when people go to either donate or they purchase from a retail store, which I go to the post office on 84th and Center.
Yes.
I mean, almost every day. And I've donated items to that store and actually, and have shopped there as well. So by doing that, it's not, I mean, there's a bigger picture here. And before we talk about the 2023, but what are those programs? What are some of those programs that we're contributing to?
Absolutely. So a lot of our programs are surrounded by the focus of employment. I will just briefly talk about a couple of our existing programs. One of those being the Work Experience program. This program has been around for 65 years. We work with dozens of school districts every single school year, and individuals who are enrolled in special education classes through those school districts spend half of their day with us. They earn a wage paid by Goodwill. They are doing on-the-job learning in our stores, and they're receiving one-on-one coaching and classroom training on employability skills. Through their work experience trainer employed by Goodwill. That is just one of our programs that all donations and sales go to support. Another one of our programs is our Employment Solutions program. And this program is completely funded by our retail sales and donations. So we employ staff that are able to work with anyone in the community who is in need of job readiness services, with the ultimate goal of being placed into permanent, meaningful employment in the community. And whether that be at Goodwill or another employer in the community, it's a meaningful placement because it's based on that individual, it's based on their needs, it's based on their home location. It's very individualized, and we're able to serve anyone in need of these services because that program is funded by Goodwill. Many times programs are funded by other funding sources, Department of Labor or other regulated funding sources, where, you know, this being supported completely by Goodwill, we have the flexibility to serve whomever we want in the community. Another program that we have is called our Youth Build program. And this is a program that is typically funded by the Department of Labor. And during those times that we don't receive a grant from the Department of Labor, Goodwill then covers the cost of those operating expenses, again, by the sales and donations from every single one of our customers. But in this program, we work with young adults. They have typically dropped out of high school, and so they're coming to us to earn their GED, but also run through a curriculum where they are able to earn construction skills. So we partner with many other nonprofits in the community where they can actually go out into the field, work on building homes from the ground up and everything between. And so hopefully they're leaving this program with a GED, as well as these construction and leadership skills that they've learned during the 2 years that they have been with us. So these are just some of the programs that donations and sales from our stores go to support.
Yeah. And I think it's so important for people to know that and to understand that. So again, I'm here, Tobi Mathouser, President and CEO, Goodwill of Eastern Nebraska and Southwest Iowa. Let's talk about 2023. And again, the stockyard, you're telling me information that is new. So, and I know it's new to the people viewing. So let's talk first about the stockyard, the training center, and then in March, maybe how all this all comes together and the community celebrates and whatnot. So take it away.
Wonderful. Yes, I am so excited to finally, it's been a long time coming, as you can imagine, with supply chain issues, construction issues, but we are finally opening our retail store on 36th and L at the Stockyards Plaza in the South Omaha community the week of January 5th. So excited to finally be able to say that. Our hopes is that we won't run into any more snags, but if it doesn't happen the week of January 5th, it will happen shortly after. But this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for us to get into a community that we have not had a presence in. And so, you know, we spent a lot of time with the folks in South Omaha to determine, first of all, is there a desire for Goodwill to be in that community? And secondly, if so, you know, what is it that we can do to do what's needed for that community?
Yeah. Can I ask this question? Can I ask why wasn't there? I mean, why?
Yeah. Well, you know, about probably 10 to 12 years ago, our By the Pound or outlet store was located just south of 36th and L.
Okay.
That relocated to 72nd and F. And to be quite honest with you, Andy, it is a challenge. South Omaha is a well-established community. There's not a lot of land. There's not a lot of building opportunity or vacant areas in South Omaha. And so that was a challenge. And we were so fortunate to be able to move into the Stockyards Plaza because it is a prime location. It has wonderful parking and really just an area that we are able to provide so many resources and services to.
Yeah, and community members in South Omaha, I mean, 70 whatever an F, that's a drive.
Yeah.
That is definitely a drive. So anyway,
yes.
Continue on. This is really exciting. So
so we spent a lot of time and you know, that was one of the things that we heard is that people are driving from the South Omaha community to, 87th and Center or 72nd and F Street, but they want a more convenient location to find these good deals. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to bring that to South Omaha. And so, like I said, that will be happening beginning of January. And we are so thrilled to be able to bring that service to this community. Our store will be about a 15,000 square foot store. So not a huge store, but a store that will definitely support this community. And then late February, we will be opening up a training center connected to the retail store, where we will have beautiful community space, wonderful training rooms where the community is able to come in and book and use those rooms to provide training to the community, wonderful networking spaces, and again, wonderful parking at this location. We will also have 5 offices that we are leasing to other nonprofits. Goodwill has a mission, and we know that that is not the only need that individuals have. And so our goal is to bring in other nonprofits who have services that we don't offer, but can be provided out of this location for the convenience of those walking through our doors. So we'll have 5 office spaces where other nonprofits can provide services out of. We will be adding about 25 new employees to this location in the training center side. That is administrative staff, that is case management staff for our programs, and then about 20 to 25 positions in our retail store. So that's another wonderful resource that we are able to bring to this community. And you know what? We're hearing that people are excited. Excited about the employment opportunities, excited about the space, excited about the programming that will be closer to home for them. The programming that we'll focus on in this facility is a little bit different than what we have typically done at Goodwill. We will be focusing on apprenticeship programs at this facility. We have 4 non-traditional apprenticeship programs that we will be focusing on. One of those is an entry-level AP or accounting position. Okay. Another one is healthcare or medication aid and CNA programming apprentice. And then one is an adult case manager type program. And then the other one is a youth worker. Okay. Where we are hopeful that we will be able to help nonprofits receive individuals in their pipeline. We know everyone is having a hard time hiring individuals. And so with a short-term training program, we are hopeful that an individual will come to us. They will spend about 144 hours in the classroom, getting their feet wet, getting experience in these different fields. And then our goal is to work with employers, again, get them a little bit of experience on the job, and that employer will be able to pick them up. And we will be helping not only that individual, but also employers who are really struggling with this workforce crisis right now.
This is big. I mean, this is big stuff. So, first of all, congratulations. I mean, when you're doing things with an organization that's been around for 90, years, and you're doing new, innovative things, first of all, that's big in itself. And it just, the expansion and the resources and the evolution of what you're doing is what just keeps our communities stronger, better, greater. So yes. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Andy. We have a wonderful team, a wonderful organization, from the individuals who take your donations at the donation doors to the support staff in our accounting and marketing departments, to our case managers. The mission is at the forefront, and you can see it and you can feel it every day. And so very proud to work for this organization, and hopefully we'll be here for another 90 years.
Yep. Yeah, no, absolutely. All right. Well, Tobi, what a great conversation. And again, thank you. What a great contribution, first of all, that Goodwill has been for all these decades. And we all know the name Goodwill, but I just feel like, yeah, this is bringing the new, and this expansion and everything that it's offering is just going to create so much more in our community, Tobi. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Andy. It was a pleasure.